Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Erica, or Ricky Mickey Plans if you are looking on Instagram, and I am planning another week in my classic size vertically aligned planner, and I'm planning for the week of February 19th through the 25th. I know this says July. I'll explain in a minute. So I'm going to pull out these pages that said February. Nope, that say July. And then I'm also going to pull out these pages. Yes, this is it. Felt like I had two pages in my hand there. I'm pulling them both out, and I will show you why. I like to make my own inserts for my planner. These are my inserts. They're still sort of vertically aligned, but I moved all the activity and appointments over here so that I'd have more room for to-do lists over here. It works for me. I love it. I print my own. I don't buy them. Right now I don't sell them. I'm a little bit scared of that business venture, actually. People have asked me, and I'm like, I don't know how. But this is what I do. But my computer was out for a few weeks. So I went through some old planners and found out that July of, I believe, 2019 lined up date-wise. So I've been using the July pages for the last 2 weeks, and today I'm back. However, the Post-its that I use for reoccurring events are in here. So I'm just going to go ahead and transfer those to the inserts that I'm going to be using today. So taking from Friday, going to this Friday, Sunday, Sunday. And now I can put these back in my little book. I have a book. Nope, this is not. This is my dividers book. I just have a ton of dividers. There you go. Here's the book I want. I have a book of extra planner pages that need to be redated. And so I will stick those back in there. I'm not going to pick them up right now because they're under everything. But yeah, actually, I won't stick this one back in because I have information on the back. I will stick this one back in though. I'll get back to this page in a minute. We'll do that at the end, I think. But for now, we're going to get started. Also, if you've been watching for a while, my daughter, who is a bullet journaler, was holding all of my blue markers and such captive for the entire month of January and a little bit of February. So I didn't get to do any wintry blue. And so I'm doing some wintry blue today. This is kind of pretty wintry blue. And this is kind of pretty wintry blue. What do you think? Dark blue or a purpley blue? I was thinking this, but now I'm not so sure. I actually turned to this page by accident. I feel like this is a little more springy. Pardon me. So I'm going to go with this one. So the question is, do I do a big floral? Or do I do some of these? Or do I even do smaller? I'm not sure what I want to do. I'm not sure. Big corner or a little across the bottom. I think I'm going to do big corner. I think I can. The thing about big corners is if I need a lot of, functional space on this side, it gets in the way. But I think the way I line up my my to-do lists, I think I can spare the space a bit. So I will take these. These, by the way, are by Kelva Plan. And this is from one of her Roy G. Biv books. I will check which one as soon as I get this sticker down. I don't know if you noticed, but I had to stop talking. I couldn't talk and place at the same time. This is from volume 3 of her Roy G. Biv books. She has tons of books. The Roy G. Biv are hands down my favorite. They're actually the only ones I own, so I really like them. I wish she'd have more. Hey, Heather, if you heard me, get more. And she's probably like, I have a ton of books. You don't need just Roy G. Biv. But I like the Roy G. Biv. I don't know. Anyway. All right, so now I'm going to take a similar idea to this and go up here. So I think I'll take this floral. It really doesn't make a difference. They're pretty much the same. And I'm going to put it up here, and it will probably get covered with something later. I'm going to cut a bit of this border off She has a really wide border on these stickers, which means you cannot write anything because it's clear. And so I need to get rid of that so I have some writing space on Monday. So I'll put that right there. It goes off the edge a bit, but if I can pick this up, that is very easy to remedy with a simple pair of scissors. So yeah, my computer was out for 2 weeks. It just had this, like, we just called it a renegade cursor. Like, my cursor would just go other places. Sometimes it would just slide other places. Sometimes it would jump. It felt like somebody was taking over my computer. But the computer guy checked it out and said, no, there's nothing on here that says that somebody's on it. So, but he cleaned some stuff up and worked on it. Anyway, it's back. That's the long story. That's the short story. Anyway, you know. All right. Let's get some function going. So she has boxes here, and I will use a few of these boxes, but it won't be enough. So I brought in some black boxes. I've got label size, and then I've got these cute square ones that I don't use very much, but I actually really like. So I'm going to use these for some things. First, I want to mark that Monday is no school because, well, for one, it's President's Day, but our school doesn't actually acknowledge that. It's not really a day we usually get off for that. But this year, it is a teacher work day. So we'll be in meetings. So we will still be at work. That's why I say our school doesn't acknowledge it. If it was truly a holiday, even teachers wouldn't go. But we will be going, but kids will be out. So that'll be a no school day, teacher work day thing I need to put in. And then after that, I have arranged for my dog to have her annual exam, which is not really her annual exam, but it's her exam. And so I'm going to put that right after it because it's right after work. And then trash night, I'm just going to go by day this time instead of by topic, I think. Usually I do like all the to-dos first and then all the icons for a second, that kind of thing. But I'm just going to go by day right now because that's what I'm feeling. So I need some trash can stickers, and they seem to be in the back of my stash. And this has too much green in it. This is a good color, though, for us. These are by Sticker Monster Co., who no longer has a shop, so you can't get them. And you know what? I can't either, which is sad because I'm almost out. With it being shot night, with it being trash night, it is also shot night, except we don't have any shots. Our insurance is being difficult, and so there are no shots. We have a family member who has to take a shot once a week for maintenance medication, but you can't do it if the insurance won't cover it. That's my sob story. One week it's a computer, another week it's medication with insurance. There's always something, right? It's because we've all got something that's, getting us down. All right, another thing we have is my husband and I are both music teachers, and we co-direct the high school and middle school. It's kind of an all-school musical, and I think I want to do those rehearsals with square boxes just to be a little bit different. So I'm going to do that. So this is, let's see, Tuesday we will have musical rehearsal after school, so I will put that. And Thursday we will have musical rehearsal. So I will put that. And I'm putting it up close to the top because I kind of like to do it the best I can with like chronological through my day. I don't do much that's during the day unless it's a full day assignment like this, But starting after work is when like planner life comes into play. So this is like afternoon, evening, down to night. So this is afternoon because it's right after school. Hope that makes sense. Also, my husband is shouting something. Oh, he's mad at the dogs. Okay, I can keep going. I'm hoping to meet with a local seamstress after work on Tuesday, actually while my husband's in that rehearsal, to talk about costumings costuming for said musical. So I think we're going to meet then. If not, I will move that sticker elsewhere. We do have church choir this week, so I'm going to take another label size choir or sticker. When there are things that I do pretty regularly, for instance, church choir, I've been doing it every Wednesday night, almost every Wednesday night for, I don't know, 25 years or something like that. I don't need a lot of information in it. I just want it in there as a placeholder. So I can use a small sticker. When I have something going on that's kind of out of the ordinary, that's when I'll need larger stickers, such as that. So that's why I can use a small sticker for stuff like that. My husband, I think, is going to try to do a school field trip on this day. And since that's a little out of the ordinary, I'm going to grab a bigger sticker and put that in. So he's going to do a field trip. It would be kind of medium. It's not right after school, but it's not late at night. So it goes here. Now this may not happen. We're not sure. Long story, but if it happens, it'll go there. And if it doesn't, I'll put something else there. So that's fine too. Actually, I do think it's kind of late at night. I wonder if I can pull this up. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. If he's doing this field trip, we won't have a game night. If he's not doing this field trip, we'll have a game night. So I'm going to put this sticker down at the bottom. And game night is just something we do with some friends. I'm going to put this at the bottom, and I'm not going to fill it out right away because it may be for a field trip and it may be for our friend game night. So, and the Post-it is upside down because we don't do it every Friday. We do it some Fridays. So I like to remind myself not to just put it down, but to think through it. Okay, keeping going. I have a book club on Saturday night, which I'm super excited about. We actually haven't had a book club meeting in years. We had a local book club going before COVID. This is too big. Before COVID. And then when COVID hit, we tried to do it once via Zoom. And I mean, it was okay, but it wasn't the same. And so we only did it once. It did not work very well. Like I said, it didn't last because it wasn't as good. I'm going to do this differently. But I'm excited that we are doing it again now. I was trying to do that in midair, and that's not real easy. So I'm going to place it while it's stuck down. This is a way to get a box, whatever size you wish it to be. Sometimes you make them perfect, sometimes they're not, like this one, but it is a better size for me. So that's for my book club. I'm so excited to have that again. Of course, now I have to finish the book, but that's another story, right? Church on Sunday. Again, I don't need a ton of information, but I am going to use 2 of them because I put one for just church and then one for whether we pick up my daughter and get her for church or not. Some Sundays she goes and sometimes she's like, I want to sleep, which is fair because she's a college student and I totally get it. So we do not pressure her, but I can move that church sticker to next week. I still haven't put a sticker here for my husband's online game night that he does on Thursdays. So I will put this right here and I'll move that to next Thursday. And that is my function that I need ahead of time. So now I said I was going to do it day by day and I lied to you. So now I'm actually going to put on the icons that I didn't put on yet. I made myself a few drama stickers because why not? I mean, I'm going to use them a lot. So these are for when we have musical rehearsal. I thought they came out kind of cute. So I will put these guys right here. Ooh, I put them on clear, which means if I put them over the box, you can no longer really see their faces. Do you see that? So I can put it inside the box, or I can put it above or next to. Let's put it next to, because I can't really write next to that, can I? Nah, let's put it next to, since I used the square box. Yeah, cuteness. All right, that'll work. Actually, I'm gonna move this one down. Please let me move you. Please let me move you. Oh my goodness, he's being difficult. Whew. I'm gonna put him here so that he kind of goes for both of the square box and the rectangular one. Because remember, that's meeting with a seamstress about costumes. So they're both for musical. I need a doggy print for the vet appointment. So I shall put that there. I have game night stickers, but I don't always use them. There's nothing stopping me though. So I could just put a game night sticker here. I think I don't want to. I think I want to use the icon that I have. So let's find the icon that I have. Oh, here we go. I can go ahead and put Jeans Day because Friday will be Jeans Day. Stick that in there. And here are the icons. So, yep, if you don't know this icon, it is Dungeons and Dragons. If you know me, you might think it's odd that I play Dungeons and Dragons, but I do, and I actually really enjoy it, like kind of a lot. And so I'm gonna put the icon there. And I think that's it for functional icons. So I can pick these up and put them back in their Ziploc bag. I'm so high tech, right? And now I need to label my to-do lists. I haven't done this in a while. I'm so excited. Let's see here. I also need to put a few more things. I need to put a steps box, which needs to be full size, and a 2024 resolution box. And so let's try this. Let's try this. This is different than how I do it usually, but I'm going to try it. So I'm going to put steps here, and then I'm going to put my resolution box here. I think it'll work. And then I'm going to put some label stickers on those for a little title. So I will put steps in here, and then this will say reading. And hopefully I will finish my book that I'm reading in time for the book club over here. So those will all relate back to each other. And I did all that because I'm avoiding the fact that I don't have boxes for up here. Do the other boxes from other pages match? These kind of do, but do I want to save them for when I use these? That's the question. And there aren't even enough anyway, because I'd only want to use this color and not the lavender color. All right, so that's not going to work. Let me check the Indigo book, which has not been my favorite book. In fact, I took a ton of pages out and just gave them to other people that I know who plan, because I didn't love this book. But it does have these stickers here, which the colorway works, but it's got this top priority thing. And because it's written in a way that's it's hard, let me start over. A lot of times with stickers like this, we'll take it, we planners will take it, and we'll just kind of cut it off, whatever the label is. But this one's written to where it goes down into the box. But I'm wondering, and I'm just going to chop it and see, because I don't want it to say top priority anyway. I don't feel like that is that bad. You know, those little squiggles from the words? I don't think they're that bad. So I'm going to use it. So I'm going to cut that one. And I'm going to cut this one the same. Because I don't find that to be so distracting. Because it's barely there and it could just look like texture, you know? And if I put a floral or something with it, it'll be even less obvious that it's there. So these three are going to be my to-do list boxes. So now the question, curve on the bottom, curve on the top. Let's do curve on the top. Since we just went ahead and altered the box anyway. Let's alter it entirely and flip it upside down. So these will go here, and then we'll put a blue one in the middle. And I think I'm going to put it up higher just for a little bit of interest. Really does nothing for anything. It just is interesting. And then I have labels. Usually I put my work to-do list in the middle, but since I left a long space over here on the left, I'm going to make that my work to-do list, because my work to-do list ends up being quite impressively long. And now my sticker doesn't want to come up. What the heck? Let's see if the tweezers will grab it. I made these again when I got my computer back, and it wasn't working it completely, or at least I think I was out of habit with my cutting machine, and so it just yeah, it didn't print the way I wanted it to entirely, and obviously it's still struggling. So then I'm going to make this one my at-home to-do list, because it will need some space, because it'll have quite a few things. And then my shortest one will be my errands. Now, my to-do list for work is not going to be completely in this planner. I will have a separate planner that I can share with you if you're interested, that will be just for our musical. So this will be pretty much anything that's not for the musical, and then I'll have, cat here, I'll have a separate one, a whole book that's just for the musical. But other work to do stuff, because even when the musical's going on, I've still got other work to do stuff to do. It's not like my regular teaching is forgotten, and so those things will go in this planner. Why do I do my work to-do list in this planner? I just am, besides the musical, generally a one planner kind of person, but I know not everybody is. And I say that, but then again, I have a musical planner and I have a lesson plan book that's completely separate. So I guess I'm not completely a one planner girl, but mostly a one planner girl. So to make these look a little less, I don't know, stark, just sitting there, boring, plain, lonely, I think I'm going to put a floral. And how do I want to do this? Just put it like this and then cut that mushroom hole out again. Kind of think I will. I'm going to do that. And then I could put another one over here. I could take this big one. And I could do that and just cut it. And then I could use the rest of it somewhere else. So I think I'll take this and go like that. And now I'm going to cut this. And there's plenty of sticker here left, especially if I cut it right, that I can have choices on how to use the rest so that I don't waste it. Kind of hearkening to my scrapbooking days. Oh, that looks good. Okay. So now I could just put one right here because I've got it, but that feels a little too symmetrical. I could take the rest of this and go here. I think I might do that because I'm wanting to put a quote of something here. I'm going to wait because I want a quote of some kind here. I don't know what kind of quote I want though. I guess I should figure that out, shouldn't I? I like to put an inspirational quote up there in the corner. It's just kind of how this planner dictates for me. So let me see what I've got. I think I'm going to go simple with the quote. Color storybook, really old book. Start each day with a grateful heart. If you watched last week's video, I don't know, I think I was depressed. I don't want to say clinically depressed because I'm not, but I was depressed. I think I was. And I think I still might be a little. And one of the viewers on here said gratitude lists helped her get through that. And so I am going to listen to the advice that I asked for. And I'm going to be more intentional about gratitude to try to get out of this funk I'm in. So that's what that's going to be. That's what that's going to remind me of. And then I could put one more. You know what? I hate the phrase, you got this. It's the grammar person in me. I just hate it. It's supposed to be you've got this. It just drives me crazy. It's supposed to be you've got this, not you got this. I'm sorry. You can stop. You can unfollow me if you think I'm ridiculous on that. But it just bugs me. It really does. This is the Happy Quotes book, another book like that that's really old. And there's just this little You Rock, which is sort of the same as You've Got This. And so I think I'm just going to put it down here, and I'm just going to trim it so I can stack these words so they'll fit a little more aesthetically pleasing. I'm not sure if I love how that fits, honestly, but it's there and I'm not moving it. So if I put this low enough, and some people will cut those white lines out. I couldn't care less. I'm leaving them there. But if I put this low enough, I'll still have plenty of room for a to-do list. All right. And you know what? I'm just going to take this out of here because it bugs me every time I see it. Sorry if you want that. It's going in my trash. Again, you can unfollow me if you think I'm a grammar crazy woman, but I am. And so there you go. I am. I know myself. I am. Let's see. There was something else in here I had saved, and then I lost my place. It was these. I like these, and the colors work. So there's Hello Weekend, and there's Working for the Weekend. I think I'm going to use Hello Weekend because it'll fit nicely on Saturday. I think it will anyway. I believe so. It'll go over a bit, but that's okay. I don't mind that. I wish it was a little more centered. Oof. If it's going to go over, I want it to go over the same on both sides. And now I can't see what I'm doing because I'm not using my tweezers. Why did I not put my tweezers? It's not going to get centered. That's just how it's going to be. And since I have that, I feel like I should put at least one more so it doesn't look out of place. So why don't I do, I don't know what that was. If you heard that, that was my husband. Let's do a Make Yourself Proud. That's a nice little message, isn't it? Make yourself proud. I like that. And I think I'm going to put it in here. But where? I could just put it right down here. Is that too close to that one? Maybe, but do I care that much? I could put it at the top. Let's do that. I never do that. Make yourself proud. I like that. I like that. See, good messages for myself. Like it. Okay. And should I put a third? Because sometimes, you know, I do believe in the, I do believe in 3 when it comes to design. So I could put just a Make It Happen over here. Like At Home, Make It Happen. Could even put it over here, like on top of the box. Like as a false bottom to the box, sort of. That's not, I've never done it like that. What do I think? If it were straight, I'd like it better. Huh. It could work. I don't hate that. Okay. Okay. And then the other thing I was thinking about was from this book I said I don't like. And it has these little doohickeys that you could stick in there. And I stuck a few doohickeys in last week, and they weren't bad. I don't know, though. I don't know. If I'm going to do doohickeys, let's go back to this one and get these. Because these are fun. But where to put them? Yay, and you can. What if I did sort of like that? I don't like this open space right here now. So I don't think I love that. Where would you put these? Can you guys vote? Oh, wait. No, you can't because there's not a live plan with me. So I just have to think. That's all there is to it. I have to think and decide. So I decided to stick them here because I can still write easily around them on both sides. Speaking of writing in here, what I will do is I will keep with me a Zig Clean Color dot marker. And what these do is exactly what you think. They make dots. And so I will put dots down here for to-do lists. I will put dots in here for things that come up that aren't already planned, but do come up and I'll have to do them. I'll put dots in here. I can go ahead and do these for my steps: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's what the dot marker is for. And I love these. I carry them with me everywhere. They are just part of my planning process and my planning life. So I think I'm going to call this pretty much finished. If anything else shows up, you might see it in the thumbnail at the end, but for the most part, I'm going to be finished. So if you enjoyed what you saw, thank you so much for watching. I would love a thumbs up, and even more, I would love a subscribe. I kind of have a little self-prescribed goal to get to at least 500 subscribers. I know there are people out there with 1 million subscribers, but I'm not there, and that's okay. But if I could get 500, I would feel pretty good about myself. So if you would love to subscribe and help me with that self-confidence, I wouldn't be mad at you. But regardless, thank you for watching, and I hope you got something from this. I hope it inspires you. Whether you do decorative planning or not, I hope that I at least helped you through a little bit of something or another with the planning process. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week. Stay safe, stay healthy, and as I always say, happy planning. Bye-bye. All right, I remember one more thing I was going to do. I was going to put last week back in the planner, which has the Happy Planner insert, and then my insert, which is blank on the back. So these are the same, like 19, 20, 21, 19, 20, 21, except mine has the rest of the week here. And so I was going to show you, in case you didn't see it a few weeks ago, how I make this not look like this in my planner, because I don't enjoy that. So the way I do it is I take this, move this, and I douse it in tape. So this is just a tape roller that apparently is falling apart. That's a piece of plastic. So there's just a tape roller that feels like it doesn't want to work great, but tape's coming out, so that's good enough. And I take it along the edges. I get as close to the edge as I can. I don't like to go over the edge because I don't want to get tape on my table, but if you have a work surface where you can, going over the edge would actually be helpful. And then I like to put a little in between, if I can. This is kind of harder to do, in between each mushroom hole, just because those can pull up a little bit as you're working with your planner, turning pages and such. I don't know where I got this tape roller, but I don't love it. And then I just put a few more in the middle. Did I do this wrong? No, okay. Oh, freaked myself out. Okay, I did this right. Whew, freaked myself out. I thought I put tape on the wrong page, which wouldn't be possible because it's decorated. All right, so then if I put that there, kind of pull it taut against the rings, discs, and then if I pull this taut against the discs as well, they will line up as closely as can be for me to now just turn the page. Is this a thicker page than the other pages? Yes, but they're together. And so then this will go in my planner, And oh, I will have to punch that out. So this doesn't go in my planner yet because I haven't punched that, but you get the idea now. So that's what I wanted to show you, is if you do choose to do different layouts, you can marry them and let them live in the same planner and not have those weird funky pages in between. So there you go. There's my free tip for now. Thank you again. Bye-bye.